plan B is to build around their young players. They've got some good ones, in my opinion.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Paul. And it's Robertson in at the 3 slot. And for Toronto, Siakam at power forward with Gasol at center. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Powell in at the small forward position. Now here's Paul. Pass to Robertson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Got it. Good job in the low post. You know, the Raptors have done a great job of finding quality players, Steve, late in the draft and developing them into contributors.
Yes, Kevin, and one of those guys is Fred VanVleet. He went undrafted. A long rebuild was never in the cards for Toronto. They're competing as those young guys develop.
Here's Robertson after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. Here's Gallinari. Here's Adams. Unable to get that one. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Over to the left wing. Here's Siakam. Thunder with the rebound. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Paul. And he banks in the layup.
The result of Paul's awareness of everything around him gets a nice look inside.
Now here's Powell, defended by Robertson. Powell, that's good.
And every once in a while, he'll show up and give you some great moves around the hoop.
Paul surveying the floor. Rejected by Gasol.
Love how Gasol patrols the court, always on the lookout to reject a shot.
Here's Robertson. Oklahoma City gets it back. Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Adams. Goes up with it again. Gallinari trying to get open. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And out of UCLA, Norman Powell, athletic 6'4" combo guard, said he modeled his game after Russell Westbrook.
And I can see why. He's gifted physically as well. A 6'11" wingspan, a 40-inch vertical leap. He's more of a 2-guard in my opinion, and he's off to a strong start in his young career.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Robertson can't hit. Raptors have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's VanVleet. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Here's Paul. That shot misses. Good work defensively by Lowry. To the left wing. Now here's VanVleet. He's guarded closely. Passes to Lowry. The 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Can they get it? And that's 2 points on the layup. And it's a tie ball game.
This is where you'll often find Gilgeous-Alexander. He definitely does work in the paint.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And Smitty, as his rookie season wore on, Gilgeous-Alexander looked more and more comfortable.
Yes, his scoring is mostly near the basket as he's still working on that outside shot. But it's easy to see why this team is so high on him and sees him as a big part of their future.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Gasol. OG Anunoby comes in for Pascal Siakam. Andre Hollis-Jefferson, he's checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Patrick McCaw in for Fred VanVleet. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Noel's checked in for Steven Adams. Mike Muscala comes in for Robertson. Ferguson's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Chris Paul. Here's Ferguson. We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Gallinari. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Toronto shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Anunoby, no good. Schroeder up top. Gallinari outside. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
And Schroeder entrusted to run this offense, making the right call.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Thunder lead by 3. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Chris Paul talks about the matchups he faces at the point guard.
The toughest position in the NBA night in and night out is the point guard position. You know, every night you...
And CP3, one of the most competitive players in the game.
It's an obsession with him, and you can see how hard he gets after it every time he takes the court.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Anunoby. And it's Ibaka. Then there's Lowry. And it's McCaw in at the 2. Now, here is Gallinari. Defensively, Smitty, why do we see more full-court press in college than we do in the NBA?
You know, the guards are better at the NBA level, and I think also your 5-man, who usually a guy who can't bring it up, they're pretty good at the NBA level. Just overall, Kevin, the skill level at the NBA level is better at college, so you can't really trap guys and pick on one guy who's not equipped.
Here's Schroeder, and easy 2 points on the layup. Schroeder's got his first points in this one.
He is so good going to the basket. Schroeder knows how to keep his man off balance.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the reasons Toronto was able to win the NBA championship was the astronomical improvement from Pascal Siakam, who was recognized as the league's most improved player. It was the dream of Pascal's late father that he'd reach this level, and his determination to make that reality has brought him a long way from home. Kevin?
It has indeed, D.A. Great story, and thank you.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
And it's Rondé Hollis-Jefferson with a foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Toronto making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for Gallinari. And Noel kicks to Ferguson. Takes a shot at the elbow. Launches a 3. That shot no good. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Here's McCaw. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Ibaka outside. That one a little long.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Schroeder looking around. Four on the clock. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Schroeder's got 6 here in this quarter.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
And here is Van Vliet. Low block shot and the rejection by Noel. Schroeder outside. We've got 1:55 left in the second quarter. And the pass to Ferguson, out left to the wing. Oklahoma City moving it around. High post try. Misses off the left iron. Raptors trailed by 3. Here's Van Vliet, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Some changes for Toronto. Marc Gasol's checked in for Ibaka. Pascal Siakam comes in for OG Anunoby. And Norman Powell subbed in for Rondé Hollis Jefferson. And then for Oklahoma City, Steven Adams, he's checked in for Noel. Andre Robertson comes in for Terrence Ferguson. And Chris Paul subbed in for Dennis Schroeder.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Gasol no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Back to Paul. And the call will be against Patrick McCaw. That's his first foul. 54 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Clock at 6. Shoots from 12. Goes back up. Shoots. Gasol knocks it away. And he recovers it. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Robertson. From deep.
And in this quarter, they just haven't had the success from beyond the arc that they began the game with.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the contest.
Only 71% from the line last season, and rest assured they're hoping to bring those numbers up this year.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Toronto. Gallinari, he's checked in for the Thunder. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. It's a 5-point game. Van Vliet kicks to Gasol. 15 seconds left in the first half. Three-pointer, Lowry buries it from three-point range. Lowry's got 5 points so far.
Hey, a part of being a good floor general is understanding when it's your shot to take. Nice read by Lowry.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Thunder out in front, up by 4. We'll be back shortly, live from...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. A competitive matchup for Oklahoma City in the first quarter. At the end of the period, they held a 3-point lead. The second quarter was a tight battle, but they were the slightly better team. Not by very much, however. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
Really great rebounding effort, Ernie, so far. They're putting up some nice numbers in that category. That's the big difference in the first half.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto? And that's going to do it for us here. The second.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Powell with it. So the Thunder 5 right now. Robertson and Gallinari at the small and power forward position. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Paul, and it's Adams in at the center filling out the middle.
One of the league's best-kept secrets, Pascal Siakam out of Cameroon, discovered as a raw teenager at Basketball Without Borders back in 2012.
The first one falls. Well, Smitty, you're talking about Siakam. The Raptors president is from Nigeria and very active in the Basketball Without Borders program.
You're totally right. A prospect like Siakam was on his radar. The late first-round pick in 2016 was more than rewarding where he ended up at.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
You have to give Pascal Siakam a lot of credit. He's continued to improve the shooting percentage both from the field and the line.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. He's got 6.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Van Vliet kicks to Gasol, and count it from 19 feet away.
When Gasol feels the D playing off of him, he has no problem going right up with the shot. Great confidence from the big man.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Van Vliet. With a tie, he lays it in. Van Vliet's got it all tied up now for the Raptors.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Offensive rebound, Adams. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
A wide open look for Gasol, and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now recovering. Pass to Robertson. Three-pointer. The rebound by Gasol. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. You know, Smitty, NBA referees, officials now have a presence on social media that's aiming at educating fans on calls and why they're made.
Yes, and I love it, Kevin. If you have these demos and talk about plays and games and situations that you're educating fans, it's just that fans look at it when these referees, who are human, miss calls, and then they want to re-show these plays that they missed. We still got to understand they're human, and they're going to miss some calls.
Well said, Steve. Here's Siakam, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul goes against Oklahoma City.
Well, last season, Pascal Siakam more than doubled his scoring. Dramatic improvement as a shooter from the perimeter and the line.
The first free throw is good. And we've seen his shooting improve. But Siakam also very dangerous off the bounce.
Yeah, reason why, Kevin, he's becoming a great ball handler. They trust him to press the attack and to get into the lane.
And the Raptors making a change here. McCaw's checked in. Then for the Thunder, Nerlens Noel comes in for Andre Robertson. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Paul. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Thunder have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Schroeder against Lowry. And that one's good. Schroeder's got 8.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Pass to McCaw. Adams against Ibaka. 5 to shoot. Siakam passes to Ibaka. Hollis Jefferson can't hit. The Thunder leading by 4. Passes it to Ferguson. Adams trying to free himself up. Ferguson's shot is good. Ferguson's got his first bucket in this one. Lowry finds Siakam. Lets a floater go. Thunder with the rebound. Noel's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Kick out to Adams. The pass to Schroeder. Gallinari outside. Pass to Adams. The jump hook, and there's another one for the Thunder.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside. And the Raptors took some heat for parting ways with reigning Coach of the Year, Dwayne Casey. But his successor, Nick Nurse, guided this franchise to an NBA title.
Tremendous self-belief and determination. The only NBA head coach who was also a head coach in college, the G League, and overseas. He's been preparing for this for a long time.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. A strange saga last season for Patrick McCaw. Restricted free agent with the Warriors. He sat out, Smitty, for months.
He did, Kevin. Eventually signed a non-guarantee deal with the Cleveland Cavaliers, but he was waived within days, prompting a league investigation. A promising young player, the Dubs didn't want to lose him, and eventually signed with the Toronto Raptors, and he won another chip.
There's Hollis Jefferson, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Dennis Schroeder. The Raptors shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
That free throw good from Hollis Jefferson. That one misses.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Schroeder passes to Muscala. Noel with it. He kicks it to Schroeder. Toronto grabs the miss. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lowry finds Ibaka. And again, no good by Toronto. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City, leading by 5. Now, here is Gallinari. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Gallinari's got the lead up to 8 now for the Thunder. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Oklahoma City leading by 8. On the wings, Powell and Anunoby. Marc Gasol is out there with Ibaka, and it's Van Vliet in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep. Robertson can't hit.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
They get it back, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol. Thunder shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Now here's Paul. D right on him. And Noel kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gasol comes to help. And Robertson has it in the corner. 4 on the shot clock. Over Gasol. Robertson can't hit.
And what a struggle it has been yet to convert a single shot from the field.
Now Van Vliet. Pass to Gasol. It doesn't go for him. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Physical D, but Shea shows unreal body control when driving to the bucket.
Back to Van Vliet. Now the pass to Paul. And that's a foul called on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Raptors. Siakam is checked in for Ibaka. And it's Lowry in for OG Anunoby. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Adams checked in. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Siakam. The shot off that time.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Back to Robertson. Shot clock at 6. Muscala, the pass to Paul. Over Siakam. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
What I love now, Siakam can put the ball on the floor. He wasn't asked to do a lot of that in college, but he never stops improving.
2 shots. They throw good. Siakam. Siakam hits them both. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Paul outside. The rebound by Gasol. Gasol's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Lowry finds Van Vliet. Pass to Gasol. Adams, some nice D. Thunder have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one made. Paul against Powell. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's Paul missing. Raptors trail by 8. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Gasol, and the officials call a traveling violation. Molinari, he's checked in for Muscala. The Thunder leading by 8. Paul outside. Kicks to Adams. Molinari outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Molinari surveying the D. From deep three-point range, the Thunder with another miss. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for Toronto. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
That's what you get from a veteran playmaker. If you get open, Lowry will find you.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, covered by Van Vliet. And Gasol comes to help. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Robertson. 8 feet away. Adams dishes to Gallinari.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
Offensive rebound. Siakam trying to free himself up. It counts. And now they trail by just 4. And he commits the intentional foul. Three seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And now we've got the intentional foul. And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaker.
One of the most vocal players in this league, CP3 is known as a tremendous leader.
He's able to hit the second one, and that puts them up by 5. And the Raptors call time here. They're behind by 5. 26 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Steven Adams.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of movement and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. It's 0-0. One play at a time. Execute the game plan. That's how we're going to win this game. Kevin is trying to keep them focused.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And the Raptors call time here. They're down by 4. There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What's your take, guys?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
They also need to get the best shot you can as quickly as you can, and then immediately foul.
Here's the Raptors with the ball. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And the Raptors with the ball. Lowry passes to Gasol. It's off to tie it up. Can't cash in. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the